Hi guys. So my thesis is giving me a run for its money or my money. I don't know, but money is involved. And then I got this beautiful, beautiful set of voice notes from my girlfriend. And she's a new girlfriend, but a girlfriend nonetheless. And she said something to the tune of, Sharon, do you realize what you've accomplished so far? Why are you rushing yourself? Why are you giving yourself these unrealistic deadlines? Like, I have to get this done by the end of mid February, first week of, she's like, unless it's pegged on your success. I'm like, yeah, I need to finish this thing so that I'm not exmatriculated. Like, I need to be done. And also, even if I have like leeway to get an extension because I have winter blues. I don't want the extension. I don't want the extension. I want to be done with this thesis. My head hurts. Not anymore. It's like the camera went on and my headache disappeared. But like I've been getting these headaches and like my head feels so heavy and I am tired a lot and I am sleeping through the mornings and I am not sleeping at night. And I wake up to this every day. I don't know if you guys can see it. I wake up to like the question of my research, like why am I writing this paper and who do I want to talk about? And I talk about it very passionately. And I even told my housemate, like I break down and cry sometimes when I'm typing about Native history and Black history. And then you go to the news and then you discover yet something else that speaks to anti-Blackness. And oh my God, it's exhausting. So I hadn't planned to leave the house other than to go for a sleepover today. But my landlord was wondering whether I could pay my rent today. And I was like, come on, man. Ah. And I said, you know what, fine. He's never asked. I don't know. It's fine. Let me go get the money. And then he's like, oh, I can come for it tomorrow. And I'm like, Jesus, hold my tongue. So I go to the ATM because I pay my rent in cash and then I come back and then uh yeah, like here we are, just thinking about everything. And I was supposed to type a certain number of pages by now and I've just done like what, a quarter. And because I told myself like 8 pages I need to, and then someone told me, and he's German, he was like, I did my intro last. And I'm like, that makes sense. I've been trying to say to myself, Sharon, do the intro last because it's supposed to be a summary of everything that you've written. Yet I just want it to go in chronological order so that I'm not coming back to the thing I've already done. And yet the literature review is where I have a lot of data, I have a lot of info, I have a lot of passion for that section. And that's the one I should be concerned with. And also I have some stuff for the recommendations and I have material, guys. So why am I stuck? I'm stuck because I have ADHD and my brain tells me that things need to go in a certain order, and if they don't go in that order, I get stuck in a loop, and it's not as easy to get unstuck because I am neurodivergent and I am so frustrated. I am so frustrated with my brain today, and I've decided I'm done. I've packed some things. I've not even made my bed. That's how upset I am. I've not made my bed. I've eaten a little bit and I've packed some beans because you guys could see I made beans the other day. And I'm going away. I'm going for a sleepover. I'm going to spend some time with my friend and her kids and just hang out and watch TV on a big screen and forget about my problems and just rest for 2 days and then come back to this house and this thesis. Or maybe I'll try doing it from a library so that my brain stops associating my house and my bed with a place where I get work done. My skin looks ashy. Something about me looks off today. And I don't know, maybe it's also my glasses, which are filthy. But I am so tired. I am tired. This is me saying I want to go back into academia. I don't know. I'm questioning my life choices right now. I'm so tired. I'm tired. I want to be done with school so I can stay in bed. Really, that's what I want. I want to stay in bed and then I want to travel and then I want to go back home where there is sun and where tomatoes actually taste like tomatoes, and where there's fresh fruit that hasn't come from another country. And I want to pluck fruit from trees. I literally have friends who have fruit trees in their compound. I want to eat fruit from a tree. And my skin is breaking out because I'm no longer on the pill. And I guess, yeah, and I've been taking probiotics for my gut and my other pH. And oh, I am so tired. I'm so tired. Oh, life was not meant to be this endless grind. I mean, I don't think God sat and thought, this is, like there's a reason why he put us in a garden. Like meaningful work would involve our hands. There were no assignments to go back home and do. You just needed to meditate. You needed to sit with your thoughts. On the upside, I'm reading Esther Perel. I don't know, the book is already in my bag. Mating in Captivity. Ooh, that book is saucy. Because I need to read something other than thesis material type thing. Although I might wind up quoting her. I don't know, depending on what she's written. Because I'm also writing on gender-based violence. Because I'm writing about women and women as a marginalized group, and one of the some of the issues that women go through that get in the way of their mental health. So like all the stuff about the stalking and the body image issues and the disordered eating, and eating disorders are classed as a mental health issue. And and Dr. Uche Blackstock also writes about it, and I think even Mickey Kendall must write about it in Hood Feminism. Dr. Uche Blackstock has written Legacy, and the issues of racial bias in healthcare. And then I woke up today and found like my favorite LinkedIn person, one of my favorite must be Dr. Raquel Martin. And Joel is talking about, is it Joel? He's talking about like racial bias in vaccination because some person who I will not even name, white and old and male, and cis, was talking about how Black people need different vaccine schedules from white people because we have a stronger immune system. I was literally typing about that yesterday. Racial bias and discrimination, which has been now finally talked about in the DSM-5. This manual came out in 2013. Was it 2023? I know there's a 3. Like, my brain is fried. That's when we started factoring in culture, gender-related, culture-related, sex-related issues in mental health. The other day, I'm glad my therapist told me this. I'm so tired. I'm not just writing a master's thesis to be done with school. I'm writing to contribute to the voices of marginalized and minorized groups. Like, it was literally last year, 2023, that we women came to learn that when they were coming up with sanitary towels and testing them in the labs before releasing, they did not use actual blood. They didn't even like think to use animal blood, like to just check, because like the absorbency and so it's no wonder y'all have been using ink. Why are we trusting men with the sciences? I am so mad. They've been using male rats. Because of our cycle, and it will affect the results. All I can hear is all the people who called women hysterical for complaining about things that were being done to them that were unfair in reproductive health. Even the speculum, the father of obstetrics and gynecology, literally used the speculum on slaves against their will, Black women, women who have skin like mine. It's a hard thesis to write. It's a hard thesis to write because I feel the weight of my ancestors and all the Black women and all the Native women and all the LGBTQ plus people on my shoulders, and I really want to represent them well. And if you're Black abroad, you know this. When you're called upon to represent your country by commenting on something that happens in your country, and you're like, I'm a Kenyan woman, I need to speak for Kenya, I need to sound smart, I need to sound articulate and eloquent, I need to sound as smart as all the Kenyan women before me, like my aunt and my mom and my grandma and her mother. That is the weight I am carrying. This is where I get so annoyed when someone's like, oh, how is your master's thesis going? Now I understand why my ex would get pissed, because it's such a... It's so hard. I need to eat something. I haven't eaten. I've had 2 tablespoons full of beans. I've had to pack the rest so that I can go eat them with my girlfriend and just cry. Because the abroad life is not for me yet. I am here. And I know I should be grateful, and I am grateful, but I will also complain if it's hard because it's my life and I get to live it. I am the man in the arena, as Brene Brown said. It was actually, I think, Washington Irving. I'm not sure who said the quote, but you don't get to have opinions when you're not the doer of deeds. I am the one in the arena living my life. And then I have this frontal headache that won't go away. It goes away and then it comes back. And I'm like, God, I just want to eat brownies. Guys, I just want to sit in bed and eat brownies and drink milk and watch a nice, yummy series about a love life I will never have because I can't trust men. Oh, I have not told you the things men have been doing out here. Not all men, but always a man. You know what? I would rather encounter a bear in the forest than deal with a man again. I don't know where men get audacity, but someone, I forget her name, she's a comedian on The Daily Show, I think. And she said, mess around with a man's money. And I did. I love it when men underestimate me. Oh, my gut bacteria is alive. I love it when men underestimate me. I love it. I love it so much because then I get to use that anger to fuel me. Or call me, what anger do you think I have been using to work on my thesis? I got pissed off by a man. And he basically told me, in Swahili it sounds worse, unajua, siko baya tumia akili. Like, no offense, but like use your head to think, so to speak, loosely. And then he ranted about something, and it's like he felt like when I asked for the money that they owed me, and I cited that they were spending a bunch of money on their personal needs, and by that I don't mean needs once, buying a new shower head, buying new utensils, and all this, like, and he's like, oh, now you're all up in my business. I was like, and he said, you're entitled. And you know what? I thought to myself, and I was like, cool. So I decided me and my entitled ass would block this person and extend my stay at this house because I was to move out. And I would also not give up the space. So whoever was supposed to take this place was not taking it anymore, at least for 2 months. And then I would also decide to not have them anywhere near this house. Like, you're not welcome to visit. And I had a conversation with my housemate, and that's that. Because my housemate cannot believe the entitlement of Kenyan men. Because I have been poisoning him and telling him, please come repopulate our country. African American men, please come. Passport bros, come repopulate Kenya, because we've had it up to here with the entitlement of men who feel like they own our time, our bodies, our energy, and you know what they'll tell you? After everything I've done for you. I'm like I did nothing. Like I just sat there pretty doing nothing and did not contribute to your well-being, did not cook and clean for you, did not do actual work. This man I worked for not one, not two, but 3 days, 14 hours, 14 and a half hours, I think, has decided he's not going to pay me because I will not see him face to face. And his assumption was that I would be unable to survive, make rent, go about my life. Am I upset that my 217 euros is in the hands of a man who is undeserving of any of the discounts he has enjoyed because of a friendship we had? Yes. But I have lost my life savings. I've lost close to 500, in fact, more than 500,000 shillings in business, in an attempt at farming at the hands of a man each time, by the way, each and every flipping time. I have lost money at the hands of a man. Even the land I had bought with my church bros, 4 years later, no title deed. I could have planted trees and made back the money, but no. I don't know what men are good for anymore, which is why I'm writing from the stance of a feminist, because and he hates it when I say it, but I will say it again. Niggas ain't shit. They ain't. So ladies, cook, pack your food, go to your girlfriend's place or sleep over. The day you decentralize men from your lives, your pH will be fine, your mental health will improve significantly. You'll save money. I'm saving money and time. Like I have so much food now. I have so much energy. I'm sleeping. My depression isn't as bad. And every time I cut off one more man, my mental health gets just a little better. So maybe they're the ones making me sick. And I'm waiting for someone to tell me it's because you let them. Come for me, I will come right back. But my thesis is hard to write. I'm tired. I've decided I'm not typing anything today. Like just the thought of sitting at my laptop is giving me anxiety. And I do have anxiety. So I am just going to straighten my eyebrows. And this beautiful hoodie is by a Kenyan. For a Kenyan. I absolutely love it. I think I look incredible. Look at those pockets. Because only an evil person makes a hoodie without pockets. Like the person who made these jeans. I got these jeans from Rongai. They're really cute. I buy Kenyan. I don't have 19 euros to spend on a pair of jeans. I do, but I will not. Yeah, and these will last longer and they fit better. Though the longer I stay here, the whiter my body gets. I'm just losing weight. I mean, I love that systems work in this country, but I also I miss community, man. The only person I'm talking to is this housemate of mine. Then he'll go to the gym, he'll come back, and then we just talk to each other. There's no one to talk to when we are talking to our loved ones on our phones. Let me go read Mating in Captivity so that I can shake my head woefully at the lot of our lives. Jesus needs to come back and wind this up. I'm done. Because it's a Sabbath, he'd better come now. Yeah. But we'll get back on the thesis. I'll update you on how it's going. Hopefully when I've had a good dose of estrogen, like 2 small bags of estrogen and 1 big one, a pint. A woman and 2 girls. I just need to get away from male energy. I think it will do me some good. My housemate is a nice person, though. He has done nothing to piss me off. He shares his food with me because I also share my food with him. He's one of those good ones. Yeah, but other men just tire me. This thesis is also tiring me. I just want to be done with it. I can't wait to... In fact, let me just go and start working on the literature review after Sabbath, like tomorrow evening. The sun is setting. And they've said it's going to rain. This life. My mother says it's not a rehearsal, but my gosh, I'm tired. I need a vacation. Who wants to take me on vacation? I need a vacation. I need a vacation. After February? Oh no, someone's taking me somewhere in February. Someone's taking me somewhere in February. I'll tell you about it. It might be within this border or without. We'll discuss. He's been checking up on me. Sweet man. A man, but a nice one. There are a few left, apparently. So I'll talk to you guys later. Let me run away. Let me go douse myself in feel good hormones and great African company. Wakanda forever.